What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my bookish world. So, it's the new year when you're watching this. It is still 2019 when I'm filming this, but hello from the past. Anyway, so with the new year, I always feel like I just need to purge. Get rid of books because, yeah. So I have a little stack of books and then two bags. One of the bags is just going to my library. I'm just going to donate. And one of the bags I think I might try to sell, and if I can't sell them, then I will just donate them to my library because I love my library and they deserve books. So yeah, let's just get to it because I have quite a few and I need to go places. So yeah. Alright, so the first 5 books that I have here are all part of the Lux series. It's book 1, 2, 3, and 4, Obsidian, what's the name? Onyx, Opal, Origin, and Opposition. I love the Lux series, so I'm not getting rid of it because I don't like these books. It's just I got these 5 books in different covers that I like a lot more, and I was keeping the stack of them because they match the prequel and the little book that's told in the love interest perspective. But like, at some point, those books are going to come out in the new covers, and I will just get rid of those and I'll get rid of the covers that I currently have. But also, it just kind of looks stupid with all these books, and like, I need my shelf room. And so, yes, I love these, and I think that, well, actually, I've never actually read these because I got them originally from the library, but as much as I love them, I do not want to reread these books with these covers because they're kind of ugly and they're a little awkward looking. So yeah, goodbye. Now we're going to go into my little bag that has books that I'm hopefully going to be donating to my library. So the first book is a really beat up copy of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I had to read this for my British literature class this semester. I was not that much of a fan. I got it for $3 at Half Price Books. I'm not going to try to resell it to Half Price Books because that's stupid. So I'm just going to donate it to my library because I'm sure people love the book Jane Eyre, and I'm sure that they can never use too many copies. So yeah. Or they can just put it in their library sale and somebody can have it that wants to read it. The next book that I have here is Ceremony by Leslie Norman Silko, which I did try to read, but it's so weird, and I was not a fan of it. And not only that, but I just think that it would be good to donate because I did have to read this for my Native American literature class. I originally got it off of thrift books for a few bucks. I'm never going to read this or attempt to read it again because whatever, and might as well give them something that, I don't know, is something that somebody might want. Okay, my dogs can chill. The next book that I have here is Blasphemy by Sherman Alexie. I read this book, the entirety of it, and then we only talked about one story from it. It's a collection of short stories. I don't want to own Sherman Alexie. I didn't want to own him in the first place because he's a trash human being. And he's done some trash things, and my professor defended him. So yeah, this is just going because I don't even think he's worth money to sell. Try to sell. So yeah. I also have here Fool's Crow by James Welch, which I also had to read for my Native American Lit class. I don't want it. That's just it. I don't want it. It's ugly. It's a really old copy. It's used. I got it from thrift books, I think. So I'm just giving it to my library because I don't care about it. And then I have Tracks by Louise Erdrich, which is, again, a book that I had to read for my Native American Lit class. I was not a fan of it. I didn't even read the entire thing because I just could not get through it. But hopefully somebody enjoys it. And then I have my writing fiction textbook, which I have another book for creative writing that's basically this except shorter. So I'm going to keep that and give this one away. Plus, she made us get it off of Amazon, so there's no way that I could resell it to my bookstore at school. So I'm giving it to my library because who knows? Somebody might want to write some fiction and need that to learn from. And then I have, by the way, I know you guys can hear my dogs barking outside. They're fine. It's like 40-something degrees out. It's a really nice day. They're fine. They have not been outside for that long. My dog is just super dramatic and probably is scared of something. And then I have New Poets of Native Nations, edited by Hyde E. Erdrich. This is a bunch of poetry, which I did read some of it. We did not focus on the entire book in my class, but I wasn't a fan of most of the poetry in here, so I'm just giving it away. Bye! And then for my next stack, which I think I'll probably try to sell first, I have Renegades by Marissa Meyer, which I bought last year from Book Outlet, and I was not. When I tried to read it, I could not get into it, so I'm just going to attempt to sell it, because I'm not going to read it, and who knows, maybe somebody else will like it. I might try to pick this up one day again, but I'll probably do it from the library instead. Because again, it's free, I can return it. And then I have A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. Again, bought this from Book Outlet last year. I don't have any interest in it. It just had a really pretty cover, and I think I had heard maybe one person say good things about it. I don't need it. So, there we go. Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This book is a giant, and it's also the sequel to The Diviners, which I have not read yet. And honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of historical fiction, so I don't know if I would like it. So I don't really want to own this book. Plus, this is not a book that it's going to take me a while to read. Because it has pretty, like, small font. Okay, I guess the font is okay. But anyway, and also I need to read The Diviners first. So I might pick up this series again when it's all out, and I might just try to read it through my library. I promise you they're fine. And then I have An American Sunrise by Joy Harjo, who is a poet. She's the Poet Laureate of the United States. I had to read this part of it for my Native American literature class. I tried to give it to my mom, but she didn't want it, and she told me to sell it. So I'm selling it because we barely read it, and it's basically a new book. I think my mom got it for me off of Amazon for my class, so yeah, I don't want it. And then I have The Dark Days Club by Allison Goodman. Again, it's a big book. I don't know why I thought I could get through this in like a few days. I can't. Also, I know about myself that I don't really like books with historical fiction. I got this from Book Outlet last year, but I had heard one person say something good about it, and I was like, oh, okay, I want it. I don't actually want it. Who knows, I might try to pick this up one day, but again, it will be from the library. And then I have Broken Beautiful Hearts by Cami Garcia. I've read another book by Cami Garcia, The Lovely Reckless, I think. Oh, I can take that out. And I enjoyed it. And so I got this book thinking that I would read it, but honestly I don't really care about it. If I'm going to read it, I'm probably just going to get it from the library because, yeah. And then I have Enchantée by Gina Trelease, which is actually 2019. This year's 2019 release that I got off of Book Outlet for pretty cheap, and I think I only got it because I wanted free shipping on my order. And there was nothing else that I wanted on it. So, I'm getting rid of it because I think somebody else might like it. I'm not really somebody who cares about historical fiction. And I know this might have magic in it, like it's more fantasy, urban fantasy type thing, but I just don't care. So it's going. And then I have, I think what is the last book in here? Truth to Power. Writers respond to the rhetoric of hate and fear. I had to get this for my freshman year of college for one of my English classes, and we read some of it, and it was interesting, but it's not something I'm going to continue on with, so I'm just giving it up. Yeah. Alright, that's it for me. That is my unhaul. I need to let my dogs in so they will stop barking. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow all my social media down below. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!